Hello, everyone. We will give everyone just a couple minutes to find me and get connected, and then we will jump right in. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Beautiful weather today. It is Gaslight Festival week here near my home, so lots is going on with that. It's also been a crazy, crazy time in the world. So many sad things happening. It's eviction night on Big Brother. So we're going to be watching for that here shortly. So if you're watching, while you're watching me, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I will go watch it when I am finished here. You're going to love this card and this suite. The suite is so cute. So again, I'll wait just another minute or two. So much is going on. Make sure I've got my phone on silence. I do. We're good. All right. You know, whenever you're waiting to get things started, does it always feel like to you that it's like watching water boil? You think you've waited a long time and you look up and it's not even been a minute. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Crazy how time is flying though when you don't want it to fly, right? Okay, I am going to go ahead and jump in. Make sure you say hello and let me know you're here. Tonight is our weekly Facebook Live here on DonnaStamps.com, and as you noticed, we are going to be doing our weekly lives on Thursdays moving forward through the fall and probably into the winter. And it will be here in, of course, our page on at 8:30. If you're also not aware, I upload every single one of our videos. All of the 2025s, a few of the 2024s have all been moved over to my YouTube channel. And you can also go over there and watch and comment as well. So that if you're not on Facebook or you know someone who might be interested in watching and share my video with them, you can let them know that I am also over on YouTube. Hopefully we're going to get it all figured out and I'll be going live over there very soon. So I haven't given up on that idea. It's just not happened yet, but we will get there. Okay, so as far as things that are going on, of course, we have our awesome mini catalog. This goes from September to December. It just launched this past week, full of yumminess. It also had a release of our online exclusives for the month of September. 2 new kits. I'm going to show you one of them here in just a bit. But a lot of things are happening right now. Also, big announcements going to be coming soon for something extra special in October. So we'll keep an eye out and I will share that information as soon as I can. I want to remind you that I still am doing my paper shares out of the mini catalog. As well as the online exclusives. If it's a combination offering, and it is 102 pieces of 6x6. I will cut it all for you, and it is $40 for local pickup and $48 if you need me to ship it to you. And you can register and get your spot through the 15th. So keep that in mind. There's only a few more days to take advantage of getting the DSP paper share. It's a wonderful opportunity to be able to look at, touch, feel all the new papers. Sometimes they're gorgeous in the catalog, or maybe you don't think they're gorgeous in the catalog, and then when you see them in person, you're like, oh, I have to have them. So this is a great way to get a sampling of those, and then, of course, you can buy the full packs of your favorites. Club Cove for this month, for the month of September, is featuring the Charming Days. Beautiful bundle. Love this. Double fonts, etc. You have until the 20th to sign up for that. And of course, Club Cove is my monthly class to go. It's for 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. You get anywhere from $23 to $26 in product each month. And you get enough to make all 8 cards with plenty of leftovers. Now, sometimes people are like, I don't really want to do the monthly subscription, but can I do this kit for just this month? And the answer is yes, you can. Just let me know that you're interested at a one time, and I will send you a different link so that you can get that. The cards are gorgeous. The paper is gorgeous. And again, it's a great opportunity because when you think about it, you're getting 8 cards plus a ton of supplies. And you're getting $22 to $26 in product, and your kit's $30. So it's a great deal. Okay, so let me know if you're interested in that. Something that came to my attention that I totally missed, and maybe you did too, is that when the last chance list came out, and of course then things discontinue from that, I go through and I pull everything, and I noticed that Spotlight on Nature was listed as one of the, what I thought was bundles that was going away. So of course I pulled it, put it over into my last chance box, and then I kept noticing that everyone, well, not everyone, a lot of my demonstrator friends were still using the awesome dies. And I thought, why are they using the dies when the bundle retired? Well, guess what? The stamp set retired, but not the dies. And I don't have these on a magnetic sheet, but these are the dies that have all these little intricate designs in each one of them. There's a whole nice set of them. So you can still get these. So if you were like me and you did not think that these were no longer available, that's not true. They still are. I'm excited that they're keeping them. This is a wonderful set of circle dies. It adds lots and lots of texture. So when you go out of my online store, you will see, I'm losing them all, you will see that those are still available, and you can take a chance at getting them if you haven't already. As far as upcoming events, I have a pretty busy September. We have Creative Escape coming up a week from Saturday. I am so excited. I do happen to have a couple of people who had to cancel. So if you did not get an opportunity to register and you would still like to attend, reach out to me as soon as you can. I'm going to be placing orders and getting things finalized over the weekend and the beginning of next week, but I do have a couple of spots if you are interested. It is $50. It's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It includes your lunch and dinner. We have giveaways, goodies, table gifts, etc. And the theme is super, super cute. I'm not usually one to do really a big theme at my escapes, but this time I saw something fun, and we're going to give it a try and see what we think. So everything is geared around a certain stamp set and bundle, bigger, if that makes sense. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But again, if you're interested in coming, just let me know. You bring whatever you want to work on. and just enjoy the day. You'll have a 6-foot table, and then there will also be an optional card buffet, and we are also going to be playing Bunko. So I am excited to be doing that. We have had a lot of fun playing Stampin' Bunko, and so we're going to be doing that as well. So again, just reach out to me if you are interested. Hello to everyone. There, my comments are popping up. Finally, I was beginning to wonder what was going on. Facebook, I don't know why they have to change things. Sometimes it's fine, and then something goes away, and then they bring it back because people complain. But there are my comments. So hello to everyone that's here. Also, the next Sips and Cards, if you have not come to Sips and Cards and you like wine, or you're not sure you like wine and you want to try some, you have to come to Roseland Hill Winery. The next one is on September 24th at 6:30. We make 4 cards at our event, and it also includes a glass of wine of your choice, or they also have beer and other types of drinks there if you want. It is $35. And I am also offering a to-go kit, which of course does not include your liquor. But you'll find all of this information up on my website, and you have until a week from Monday to register. So registration always closes the Monday before the event. So that would be the 22nd. So if you're interested, there are spots available for that. The next Christmas card Stamp-A-Stack is on the 4th Sunday, which is the 28th. That is 16 cards for $25. You're going to be making 4 each of 4 designs, or it's free if you place a $40 order. And if you happen to be a member of my DeVille Stampers team, you get to come for $16, which means it's $1 a card. So great little perk for being on my team. And then I was telling you about Stampin' Bunko. Well, coming up on October the 4th is World Card Making Day. And if you did not know that, this is something that happens every year on the first Saturday in October. Oh, I have an itch. Excuse me. Ooh, it's driving me crazy. And this year, we always do something fun stamping-wise. Well, myself and Cassie are going to do a Stampin' Bunko that day. We had so much fun with it at the last one. We're going to do it again. And we're going to incorporate them together. But Stampin' Up! Is offering a free virtual event as well. And it's going to feature one of the brand new kits. It's called Handmade and Heartfelt. And mine came, and I am loving it. You're going to be making 10 cards, I believe, 2 each of the 5 designs. But it has this awesome box that comes with it. So, of course, it doesn't look much like a box, but it's huge. And it's got dividers in it, as you can see, that you can store your cards, your envelopes, your stamps, whatever you need right inside of that. It's got an awesome stamp set as well that's, of course, double fonts, so you know I'm loving it. But it is all kinds of kind of like common sentiments. It's got thanks so much, happy birthday. I love this one. Hello, sunshine. Wishing you the best, thinking of you, and to and from. And it includes a Secret C spot. I believe this is $32. Now, if you don't want the kit, you don't have to. You can just follow along and watch. If you want to get it ahead of time, you can. You do need to register, even though this is a free event. And I will make sure that the link is up here on the group so that you can sign up for it. It's going to be recorded in a special private Facebook group that you'll get invited to once you register. A couple of days before, they'll send that information out. And everyone that registers is going to get a free gift. I started to say goodie, a free gift from Stampin' Up! For participating. So, exciting day. Again, we're going to be doing that in conjunction with World Card Making Day, but we're going to be doing our bunko, and we'll have all the details, location, time, cost, etc. Coming up very soon. So just keep that on your calendar, and we hope you'll join us. We had a great time last time. What else? I think I told you everything. Okay, make sure you're commenting. Oh, thank you, Linda. The sad, crazy thing is, I've been to pretty much every one of these. And it has a lot. I think I counted 40 bars. I don't know if that's a good thing to say, but I've been to pretty much every one of them. This is when Louisville was fun. Long time ago, but fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is the card that we did on our last live last week. Let me show you how it works. It is a belly band. You slide that off, and then you have this fun little pocket card that you can put a gift certificate in. This is for a birthday, great for Christmas, etc. And of course, all the measurements are up on the Creative Cove, so you can get those as well. But I've got everybody's name here in our hat, and let's see who is, do I got one? Yeah. Who is going to get that? That's going to go to Dee Dickman. So Dee, I have your information. I'll get that ready for you. And then if you share my video, please make sure you put the word shared in all capital letters for me. And your name will go into a separate drawing. And this is going to be for a stack of cards from my stash. Now, I just went to the post office yesterday. I have a few more things to go out in the mail. So if you're expecting something, it should be coming any soon. And our share is going to go to Linda McFarland. So Linda, I have your information, and I will get that ready for you as well. And then, of course, if you place an order in my online store that is $35 or more before shipping and tax during the month of September, I love to give out a different embellishment. And for September, these are the muted palette dots. I love these. There are 2 sizes, 4 colors, and they work well with so many of our papers. And again, just as a reminder, I place an order for all of the embellishments at the end of each month, and I send them out shortly after. So that's part of what's going in the mail right now if you place an order in the month of August. Yes. Gosh, I don't know what day it is. Okay, let me put the camera down. They are great memories. So many fun things happened. Whispering Hills is on here. I used to teach line dancing there. Phoenix Hill was one of my go-to places. Desert Rose, taught dance lessons there too. Fun, fun. I miss all those fun places and so many of my friends that used to go there. Okay, so we are going to be working with a super fun suite out of the online exclusives. This is called Spooky Suite, and it features, my goodness, I am crooked. What is going on? Hold on here. Y'all are going to be thinking you're drunk. There we go. This is called Spooky Suite. It has this awesome photopolymer. Okay, I don't like to be crooked. Am I straight now? There we go. Awesome photopolymer stamp set. It comes with the bundle that will cut out your pumpkins. It's got the die cuts to do your broom and your little characters. As well as some standalone. So you've got this tag that has a little bat that embosses in it, a house, a fence, and some additional bats. So a fun, fun little suite that we're going to be using. It also has some embellishments. These are called Shimmer Star Foam Stars. We're actually going to be using our stickers. We're going to be using these tonight. And I've never used foam embellishments. So these are very tiny, as you can see. There are 3 different sizes, but they're so fun and so sparkly. So you've got Petunia Pop white and black in there. You also have some Petunia Pop ribbon. And this is simply gorgeous. Ooh, I just stuck myself. Look how shimmery this ribbon is. Can you see that? It's very soft and it ties really, really nice. And this is, I want to say it is a 1/4 inch. Yeah, 1/4 of an inch. So love this ribbon a lot. And of course you can use it with lots of other things. Now it also has this super fun designer series paper, and we're going to be using it today. We're not going to use ribbon, but we are going to use everything else. I want to show you this awesome paper. So this has 5 sheets, so you get or 5 designs, you get a total of 10 sheets of DSP, and then it also has another fun sheet that I'm going to show you. So you've got some windows with this fun pattern. So this has Granny Apple Green, Pumpkin Pie, Black, and Petunia Pop. So this is Pumpkin Pie. You have these fun little characters. Now, they coordinate, but the designer series paper does not match any of the dies, but still super cute. And then a nice pumpkin pie piece there. Love this candy piece with all the different colors. And then a nice, I think that almost looks like a tweed. Very pretty. You've got another piece that has some frames, so you could use this as part of a scrapbook page. You've got a banner here you could use across the bottom, some other card fronts that you could use. Again, a super versatile piece of paper with some Petunia Pop on the back. This one has some different tags that you can cut out. So you've got a total of 12 different tags, plus you've got some strips and banners here that would be great again for scrapbook pages. And then another kind of a gray pattern. And then you have this super fun die cut piece. And this has lots of little elements that all coordinate. We're going to be using some of those tonight. They're not sticky, so you could use them on a scrapbook page. You could use them as elements on your cards, etc. But a super, super fun paper pack. And like I said, you get 2 sheets of the die cuts, and then 2 sheets of each one of the pages for a total of 12. So super fun. All right. Let me show you all the pieces you need for this fun card. And this is a card I did a couple of years ago, and I hadn't done it since. So I'm excited to bring it back with some new products. So we are going to start with a piece of pumpkin pie. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's just a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. Okay. You need another piece of pumpkin pie, and this one is 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. A piece of basic black. This is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and it's scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And again, I always put all of the measurements up with lots of pictures on the Creative Cove, so make sure that you are part of that group. If you're not, you can go up to the top of this page into the featured posts, and you will find a link to go over there, and you'll find all the pictures of all the projects that I've ever done, and you'll be able to see all the measurements and supplies that are needed. For DSP, you're going to use this pattern. This is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. A smaller piece that is 2 1/2 by 1/2. You need 2 pieces of basic white. These are 2 1/2 by 4. Then we have a piece of label, And this one is 2 by 3.5. So we're gonna need a layer for that, which is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then we need a piece of granny apple green that is 1 inch by 4. And I've embossed it with the Glass and Gardens embossing folder. So you can use either side for that piece, okay? All right, so let me pull these in. So we're gonna start first. We don't need that. We'll lay these over here. We'll lay that up there. We're gonna start here with our background piece. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. And I'm gonna bring in some pumpkin pie, and I'm gonna do tone on tone, stamping pumpkin pie on pumpkin pie, and I'm gonna use the little bats that are part of this stamp set. And what I wanna do is just create a little bit of a background. So I'm just gonna go basically more so around the outer edge, and I wanna make sure, I'm just gonna go different directions here. And that's okay, I did pick that up because I'm pushing too hard and I felt it as soon as I did it. We're gonna be covering that up so it won't matter. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of add these just to give this background a little bit of texture. Add one up there, and we'll add one over here. No, let's add one right there. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me go on and clean that. Oh, excuse my arm. That way, I don't worry about putting my arm on it. Okay, so we got that done. All right, so we're gonna lay that aside for a second. Then I wanna bring in that layer, that's the tag from the Designer Series paper. I can put my pumpkin pie away and bring out my memento. And I'm going to use the Happy Halloween. I'm gonna ink that up really good. And we will add that right here to the front without, hopefully I'm still in camera, without my hand in the memento ink. All right, so we are just gonna stamp that right here on the front. Just like that, okay? We don't need this black right now. We don't need this one. Okay, on this piece, this is one of our inside pieces. And I have that small piece of DSP. So what I want to do is, I'm gonna add some adhesive down here at the bottom. I like to do all of my elements first. Some people will do a section at a time, but sometimes I like to do all my elements first and knock them out. Okay. And then I'm just gonna stamp the word spooky right up there in the corner, like that, okay? And then on this one, I'm going to use another stamp in here, and this one says, no tricks, all treats. And I'm gonna put that one, not in the middle, but not at the top either. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. I don't need it anymore. And then I took some of the candy corn die cuts and I just added them to glue dots on the back. And I'm just going to add these around this little page. I don't know about you, I love candy corn. I love to mix it with peanuts to make my own payday. Whoever came up with that was genius. That and Reese pumpkins. Oh my gosh, that's my downfall. Okay, so that's all the prep we need to do. So now let me show you how this fun card is going to go together. So we're going to start by just layering up our paper here. Barbara, I hope you and Tracy are coming to Sips and Cards on the 24th. You're going to love the cards. All fall theme. And the wine there is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay. So we're going to add this piece here. And that's just going to go right on here like this. Okay. And then we're going to bring this piece in, okay? Now, what we're going to do with this is we are going to make a little pop out. So what we want to do is we've got our score lines, again, 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. We're going to come over to the score line that's to the farthest to the right, and we are going to fold down and burnish. Okay. And then we're going to fold this one back on itself and burnish. Okay. And I like to burnish it from both directions just to help it lay down. Flip it over and go the other way. Okay. So we want to make sure that this is going to move this way. So pulling to the left. So the one that is up is going to go and this one will be down. Okay. So let's go ahead and add these in. This one is going to go here in the center. And like I said, we're just making a little pop-up for our card. Then our no tricks, all treats. We'll add that one over on this other side. Right here. Okay, and then that embossed piece, we're going to put on our first panel on the left, and it is going to go right on to the right side. So you're going to treat it like a layer, but you want it on the right side. And of course, both sides look really good, but I want to put the raised side up. So let me go ahead and add this here. That's going to go here. We're going to leave a little border all around, just like that. Okay. All right, then we'll fold it back. I'm going to put this over here, and we're going to add adhesive to the back of this. Of course, I'm using Seal. You could use Seal Plus. You could use tear tape. You could use liquid glue. But because this is kind of an interactive piece, I am making sure that I add more adhesive than I normally do. Now make sure that this panel is up, and we're going to just stick this right in the center of our card. And you can see why I said, even though I picked up that edge, it's going to be okay because we covered it. Now I am going to burnish this a little bit more so it lays flat. We'll go this way with it. Okay, so there is that, right? Now, what we want to do is we are going to take this piece, and it is going to be a panel that's going to line up evenly on 3 sides, okay? So at the top, at the bottom, and on the side. Now, the one thing that you do not want to do is you don't want this to seal closed, okay? So my trick for you is to take your adhesive and put it here, and I'm going to add several strips just because I want it to hold well, okay? Because if I put it, don't do what I just did. Don't come off the page and pick, oops, and pick up adhesive. There we go. We don't want it to stick down. Okay, so now we're gonna take this piece, and I held it down with my fingers here, and I started here at the top edge. Sorry if my head is in the camera. And I'm gonna line it up so it's flush on 3 sides and press it down, okay? Just like that, okay? This one is going to come over here. We're gonna put him on dimensionals, okay? And I only want him to come so far, okay? So my dimensionals are only going to be on the designer series paper, okay? So we're gonna put that right about there. So if I flip it over and lay it down, just kind of as a guide, I can see that I don't want dimensionals over here. I only want it where the DSP is, kind of there. So I'm just gonna add 4 or 5, you never know about me. Okay. And I want this to be flush with that DSP on this left side. Okay, so by doing that, I know that if I bring this where I want it, and I put that left edge flush, it's gonna sit right where I want it, and I don't have to worry about that sticking down, okay? Then we're gonna grab our gems. And I think I'm gonna use some of these purpley color ones just to kind of bring that all together. So we'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put a small one right here, okay? All right, so there is all of our decorating. Hey, Sarah. And then this is how it works. So when you pull, you lift over here, but when you pull, you have this super cute little fold that pops out, okay? And the nice thing about it is that it will stand up for you. And it's really very minimal supplies. So you can actually get 2 out of a full sheet of cardstock, okay? So here's another one I did. This one using the same elements. I cut out one of those tags, layered it on a piece of cardstock and did the divots. Different embossing folder, but pulled again the colors right out of the designer series paper. This is one of the little die cuts out of that die cut sheet. You can see I added Wink Estella onto her wings, okay? And then hers looks like this, and again, another little die cut. And then I just created the background with the other little elements. So super fun, super cute, and again, super easy, but all of the elements are right in pretty much the designer series paper and the stamp set. So you don't really have to do much else with it. So give that a try, check that out. Of course, this would be great with any of the little dinosaur set would be adorable with this. Lots and lots of possibilities. But again, everything will be up for you on the Creative Cove as far as measurements. You can always come back and watch the replay here. If you're going to, what is it called? Gaslight Festival this weekend, I will look for you. Come see me if you see me and say, hey. And the winery is going to be there with a booth, so you can check them out as well. We have so much fun, so much fun. And like I said, the wine is incredible. So I hope to see you then. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next Thursday at 8:30. If you need anything, please let me know. And again, a registration for all the events is up and available on DonnaStamps.com. I will talk to you all later. Thanks so much. And fingers crossed, the person I wanted to be evicted is who went home. So talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.